It's a lot of fun working with wise guys, what can I say? I'm going to slow things down a little bit and do a real pretty song about a place that I hope the boys never have to go to, except maybe to play a concert sometime. It's one about prisons. It's called Shackles and Chains.
They're only 12 years old. Whatever he is, 14.
On a long, lonesome journey I'm going. Oh, darling, please don't you cry. For in shackles and chains they will take me to a prison to stay till I die. And at night through the bars I'll gaze at the stars and long for your kisses in vain. A piece of stone I will use for my pillow while I'm sleeping in shackles and chains. Pick a little bit of it. Put your arms through these bars once, my darling. Let me kiss those sweet lips I love best. For in heartache you're my consolation, in sorrow my haven of rest. And at night through the bars I will gaze at the stars. The plans that we made were in vain. A piece of stone I will use for my pillow. My companions are shackles and chains. My companions are shackles and chains. Thank you. Key of B, boys. You know, back in the old days, there were so few of them that folks could write songs about outlaws and whenever crimes were committed. This is one of those songs. The character in this song's long since been forgotten, but in bluegrass and old-time music, he's remembered in this song. It's one called Wild Bill Jones. All right.
You got it in tune.
There's a first for everything.
As I went out for to take a little walk, I came across that one Bill Jones. He was walking and talking by my true lover's side, and I begged him to leave her alone. He said my age is 21, too old to be controlled. So I pulled my revolver from my side, and I destroyed that poor boy's soul. Then he fell to the ground. Then he gave one dying moan. He wrapped his arms around my little girl's neck, said, honey, won't you take me home? So put those handcuffs on me, boys, and lead me to that freight car gate. I have no friends or relations there, no one for to go my bed. So pass around that old long neck bottle, and we'll all go on a spree. 2 days saw the last of that wild Bill Jones, and tomorrow be the last of me.
What? False start.
Oops.
Wrong song. Backtrack. You know, I found out something just before we left home. Our neighbor used to be a pilot. Did you know that, John? Yeah. He said when he was younger, his brothers used to cut wood and he'd pilot. I think that's what he meant. Ah, you weren't ready that time.
Don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm a rambler. Although you're sweet as sweetheart in this world, but it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Don't give your heart to rambler, little girl. Well, if I ever had the blues, my little darling, a lover of the road on my mind, I long to hear the whistle of the freight train, and the boxcar as it rattles down the line. Don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm a rambler. Although you're sweet as sweetheart in this world, well, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Don't give your heart to rambler, little girl. Well, I handed you a blood, dear, and I'm sorry. You're just a little sweeter than the rest. Believe me when I say I don't want to hurt you, or do anything to harm your happiness. Don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm a rambler. Although you're sweet as sweetheart in this world, well, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Don't give your heart to a rambler, little girl. Don't give your heart to a rambler, little girl.
Called the Foggy Mountain Special. Gotta let them get that out of their system. What can I say? That would be a good time to introduce the members of our family to you folks, and I hope we get to meet each one of you on a personal basis too. And please come up and visit with us at our camp over there, or at our tape table, or anywhere you see us, I guess. And we'd be more than happy to visit. John says unless he's heading for the men's room, but other than that, he's not off limits. Over on the big upright bass, she deserves a lot of credit. She's been cooped up in a van with 3 boys, pre-adolescent boys, a husband, and a small beagle for most of the summer. And aside from that, hauling that bass around at fairs and festivals. Her name's Patty. Won't you make her feel welcome? I didn't say bagel. It's a beagle, okay? And anyway, well, we've had a few bagels too, but we won't go into that. On the mandolin, he just turned 13 years old 2 months ago, folks. We're real thrilled to have 2 teenagers in our family now. And he's been playing mandolin for only about 3.5 years, and we think he's doing a great job. His name's Jeremy. And then there's the ham of our group here, the show-off. He reminds you of cold cuts. He's both a ham, a turkey, and a chicken at various times. His name is John, and he's 15 years old. And he's kind of devoted himself to learning the flat-top guitar and playing, well, mostly in the style of Tony Rice. But he also plays some fiddle. In fact, if he'll reach around and back while I'm making these introductions and get his fiddle ready, we're going to do a fiddle tune for y'all. My name is Bill. See the Mississippi River and actually stay a while and give it a good look as opposed to just crossing it on a bridge. And we were inspired to dig through a bunch of the old bluegrass albums and see what we could come up with as far as a riverboat song. And the closest thing we found was one we heard the Cardinals record. It's one called The Big Stern Wheeler, and we hope you enjoy it. Does the term woodshed mean anything to you? Big stern wheeler. I'm rolling away on a big stern wheeler down the Mississippi to the sea. Carry me away on your rolling river, carry me, carry me. There's a warm summer breeze blowing up from the bayou, soft wind blowing to the sea. And just for a while I belong to the river, carry me, carry me. I'm rolling away on a big stern wheeler down the Mississippi to the sea. Carry me away on your rolling river, carry me, carry me. Looks like fire, birds singing in the trees, and the towns on the bank look like little stars shining just for me, just for me. I'm rolling away on a big stern wheeler down Mississippi to the sea. Carry me away on your rolling river, carry me, carry me. Thank you, we appreciate that. That's our one and only riverboat songs, folks. Now I'd like to do our one and only original song for y'all. It's one called My Happy Childhood Home, and it's also the title of our one and only tape, which we have plenty of over at our tape table if any of you are interested.
Over there.
The guy that made those tapes for us told me that he thought they'd be a million seller, and it looks as if things keep going on the way they are, I'll have 1 million of them in my cellar. So, he wasn't too far from right. Anyway, let's do it for him, My Happy Childhood Home. I wander today back to the hillside, where I know the childhood days I used to roam. My mind filled with pictures of your days and memories of my happy childhood home. I can see my daddy. I can see my daddy sitting on the front porch. I can hear their mama singing soft and clear. Oh, I wonder if they know how much I miss them, and how I wish that they could still hear. There's an old split rail fence I used to play on, the giant birch tree I used to climb. Oh, I should have had some happy childhood memories if I could just turn back the hands of time. Now time's on in life is ever changing, and the days gone by are days that used to be. As I stand here all alone, I still picture my happy childhood home in Tennessee.
still can picture my happy child home in Tennessee. Yes, my happy child home in Tennessee.
Let's have Jason come up to the stage here. We're kind of running out of time, and I wanted to make sure I get Jason to do a song here. Jason? Run. Anybody got a stopwatch? We'll see.
Run. Come on.
Well, he's coming to the stage. Y'all know the difference between a hillbilly wedding and a hillbilly funeral? There's one less drunk at the funeral. If any of you know hillbillies, you know that's probably true.
He's about as slow as they come. But it might be worth it, too.
We're gonna get Jason up here to help us sing an old Stanley Brothers tune. One called Nobody's Love Is Like Mine.
He's here. Abracadabra.
Jason enjoys making a fool out of himself in public too, just like the rest of us, and so he's gonna come up here and join us on this next tune.
Check.
Nobody's love is like mine.
Love's like mine, no one's faithful kind. Love that's true as your sin, nobody's love like mine. They tell me that you found love and you're gonna part ways. Why have you left me, little darling? I've loved you both night and day. Now nobody's love like mine, no one's faithful kind. Love that's true as the ocean, and nobody's love like mine. Now I'll just go on living and wondering why it couldn't be. Someday maybe you'll be sorry for the way you treated me. Nobody's love is like mine, no one's faithful kind. Love that's true as the ocean, and nobody's love is like mine. Nobody's love like mine, no one's faithful kind. Love that's true as the ocean is blue, and nobody's love like mine. Yes, there's nobody's love like mine.
Big hand for Jason. Thank you. We'll be sure to have him back this evening for our show, along with some other special guests that some of you know about and some of you probably don't care to know about. Okay, if you want to do that one, that's fine. I just got a request for this next song that we want to do.
From Germany, it's pretty bad.
Anyway, we got time for one more, folks, and we sure appreciate you've been a fine audience here so far, and I think it's been a fine festival. I've sure enjoyed the talent that was here so far today, and the band from Denmark. Weren't they wonderful? One of the things I've noticed is here in America there's a tendency, especially among folks who aren't bluegrass fans, to take traditional music for granted. And a lot of Americans can't hardly give a hoot for their musical heritage. But sometimes we meet foreigners, like folks from Japan and Germany and other places, that have a reverence that few people here have, and I think that's just a wonderful thing. Anyway, I'll quit talking here, and we'll do one more song featuring Jeremy on the mandolin. And it's a song that he stole from Bill Monroe, only Bill Monroe doesn't know it yet. It's called Big Mon.
Really, really, really fast.
Remember, you asked for it this fast. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it.
From Aurora, Colorado, ladies and gentlemen, the Chapman family, I warned you. Did they pick their way right into your hearts? They are just absolutely great. What a wonderful family. What really nice music. One more time, the Chapman family.
Well, we appreciate it very much. We're going to have to try to make room in our van to take all you folks home with us to Colorado.